Yo. Wolfpack, assemble.
Easy, Jumanji, what are you saying? DJ Doms is in the building. What's going on? I thought to myself, I should probably be streaming a bit, something. If I'm going to be sat here making sounds, I might as well be doing something. Get me. I do not expect big numbers today. Doo-doo. I found this amazing bit of software that allows me to control my virus. So I've been making sounds on there. We've got 10 people in. Jason Hill says, oi oi, first live stream for a while. Wolfpack is back. Yeah, mate. Let's get into it. What are you saying? Hello. It seems a bit sort of like laggy, the stream. But welcome to my studio. Hello. It's one of them days. Just thought I would do some. Jumanji says, he's chopping up some amens. That's awesome. I was thinking the other day that I wanted to chop up an amen on the Akai. So I've got this Akai S6000 now, which has this awesome screen that you can take off. Look at that. How sick is that? It just sits on the desk. Everton D&B has left a load of emojis. Bambo88, I made it to a real life. DJ React says, easy DJ Doms. Jason says, let's plug in headsets. Let's plug my headset in. Fill them lows. DJ Doms says, easy, back to DJ React. DJ React says, you had me at chopping amens. I mean, chopping amens on one of these is a little bit of a different kind of thing. But kind of long. What I was thinking today is I was just sat here and I was just making sounds on this thing. So this is like a software controller for a hardware unit. The hardware is down in the rack mount down there. I can't move the camera to show you, but yeah, it is there, I promise. And I think you can hear that, but I can't hear that. So I just got to sort this out so that I will be able to hear it. 1 second. Haven't been streaming for a while, so how do I get that to work? I need to get Ableton to be going to the output of here, and it needs to be 34 and 35, I think. Let me see. Can we get that on there? I had to make another application thing. Sorry about this. Was not really sort of like prepared. Let's see. I got it on the left hand side. That's not enough. It must be 33 and 34. There we go, stereo. Can you hear that? Let me see if I can get my chat. 1 second. Jason says, working from home today, bored shitless. Landed, there's a stream. Yeah, mate. We can hear it, says Jason. That's good. That's a good start. DJ React says, oh, Kensington Expert Trackball. I love those things. Yes. I couldn't leave home without it. Trust me. Just turning my mic up a little bit there. Now maybe that's catching the gate now. So I got it all set up like through hardware now, with this microphone and that. But yeah, this synth is actually mad. Jason says, oh wow, the width on that. I know, right? It is a bit too thick, really. So I'm just going to start off. I got all these initiate patches here, and let's call this one live stream. Let's call it live. And then you can just... So this is actually talking to hardware, which is amazing. And you can save all the patches in software, and then you can dump them onto the unit, or you can just keep them in the thing. I mean, it's sick. I'm just going to start off with oscillator 1, put the FM on, a bit of ring modulation. Let's twin out of those voices. And then over to the effects section. Jumanji DNB says, I wish there was a software control system for my Microfreak. There might be. There is, I can't remember where I got this from. Aura plugins. They had like lots of different things for different units. So there might be, if you do a little search or something, there might be something out there for you, mate. I'm actually very surprised there's even 17 people watching this. Mad. Okay, so let's give it a little 4K, little lows. Let's put it into mono mode, and then got these awesome filters, and also there's this I've just been messing around with this rate reduction here, which you control here. Jason says, it's mad how much your studio has changed throughout the pandemic. There's been a lot of changes in my studio. It is true. I don't have the 2 cameras anymore. I probably need to plug in the other camera and get that running if I'm going to be doing more live streaming. But yeah, I mean, not too much changes. I built a desk and got a couple of consoles. It's a little bit mad because nobody really kind of does that. There is actually on the YouTube, if you have a look, there's a whole full studio tour, so you can have a look at it. Dunk says, big up TC in the Wolfpack, been a while. What you saying, mate? It's so nice. Alright, let's get some modulation going on here. We'll put it on 4 o'clock there. And what I want to do is the LFO1 over to the mix here, and the main volume actually controls that. Rory says, saving this to use as an idea factory with my virus. I got a bit back. I don't know. So, saving this to use as an idea factory with my virus. I got a bit back. So you got a virus. Yeah, I mean, it's so good. So this is a virus rack XL that I'm attached to at the moment, which I should probably change in there. So then you can, I'll save that to my little bank there, and then I'm actually going to, as I go, I'm just going to keep saving things. Because I don't want to lose them. I've managed to work out a little bit of a workflow with this now, which is cool. It is a little bit interesting to use, like in terms of like saving stuff and moving things around. The sounds you can make on this thing are just mad. So, I want to automate that parameter. Let's go over to LFO2. And we're going to cut off 1. And we can trigger phase it. My other keyboard's not on, hold on. I can't believe there's actually like 23 people watching. PGM Studio says, what is this IDE you use? Or what is it called? IDE, I'm not quite sure what you mean by IDE. Nathan says, TC Legend, can't believe you didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know you did YouTube and Twitch. Big fan of your music. Big up. Nice one, Nathan. You can join the community, join the Discord. I'm sure someone will post a link. Or maybe I'll have to post a link. Or if you go to tcdnb.com, at the bottom there's a little Discord logo and you can click that and join the Discord. There you go. So PGM Studio says, what IDE? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean the program you use for making music. DAW, D-A-W. Yeah, it's I'm using Ableton here, but this particular plugin is a plugin that talks to hardware. So it's an editor for my virus synthesizer. It's just so kind of let's mess with that It doesn't sound so good when it goes up there. Yeah. Probably went a bit far with that rate. Sounded a little bit distorted. Probably a bit too much on the output volume. Mike Richmond is in the building, says, "Bus, just popping by to say big up to all the Wolfpack." It sounds alright. I think I might have lost it on this one. There's this like boost and tone section in here. There's like phases. It's a little bit. It's not. It's not sounding. It was sounding good, and then now I made it not sound good. Let's try this. I've gone too far, innit? That's what it is. I wonder why. Where'd I go wrong? Jason says, how many macros does this have? I don't think there's any macros on here, but you can automate all the parameters. Let's try changing that. Mike says, is that the Yuhi plugin for the virus? No, this is actually talking to the hardware, Mike. I reckon a little bit of delay and reverb would be quite good. Let's go to multi-mode mixer and then effects and choose reverb in there. Maybe try changing up these oscillators, the waveforms. Sounds very distorted, doesn't it? That's quite nice. I mean, I could change the look of it to what it should be, the Virus C. Well, that's good. Just beefy, innit? Keith says, if you're too broke to buy a virus, there's a freebie DSP 5630 300 VST emulator for the Virus B and Virus C. That might have to get a little Google search now. Somebody was telling me about that. Safari. Let's just have a look at that. Audio setting. Oh, is that it? They've emulated the DSP chipset in the synth like virus. Is it that one there? What? Really? You go and you spend all this money. Jason says the big one. How many cuppas TC can I ask for in this stream? I got a cold cup of tea right there. Wow, look at that. And you can donate with PayPal, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Wouldn't be doing that right now. Rezil says it's very CPU intensive. Okay. Downloads. VST, Mac VST3 and AU. Does it load my patches? That's what I want to know. Is it a game changer? They got it for Linux as well. What should we do? AU? Oh, that you can see brand new Hazard there that I just downloaded. Roscoe and Subfocus. Hold on, Reaper remix, very good that is. Yeah, man. All right, that's downloaded. We're gonna try it out live on a stream. Could be a thing. There's a component there. I can't remember how to put components on the computer. Where I don't even think I got a shortcut anymore. Where are we going then? Macintosh HD, library, audio, plugins, components. And it's DSP. Okay, chuck that in there. And I guess I'll have to restart, or I can rescan the plugins. Can I do that? Do I want to rescan the plugins? I've made this mistake before. I'm sure there's a way you can just... If I rescan, it's going to rescan everything in it. Let's not do that. I'll just do a little save. G24... Let's make it... I've already got a live. Let's just do it here. Live 2. Right. Quit. Oh, no, logic behind it. I've been writing songs with the piano. You won't be able to hear them. Unless we open live. How exciting. I've lost my chat now. Mike says, yeah, hearing that, Soph. Oh, she's saying it's hot in her room. Works very much on for me. Plus, hay fever is killing you. Keith says you might have to hunt down the ROM separately. Oh, okay. We can try it out though. Right, Soph, I think it might be time for a cup of tea. Okay, plugins and what's it called? DSP. We got a few, the usual suspects. Is that it there? There it is. Okay. And it's crashed, Ableton. Okay. Would you like to recover your work? No. I'm guessing... I mean, I could try it with Logic. It gets complicated with my audio routing, though. Might try the VST version. Try it one more time. That. Instant crashing. Okay, let's try the VST version. Let me find that plugin and just delete it from my list, because there's no point in having that if that's going to crash Ableton all the time. And just get that website back open and try the VST 3 or 2. VST 3, let's give it a go. Effects version of the plugins or older builds can be found in the repository. That's interesting. Might have some good effects in there. That's downloading. That's done. All right. Let's try it again with the VST version. VST 3. Chuck it in there. Open this Ableton. I'm not even sure if I've got VST 3 available. The excitement. The S6000 is in the game. It's definitely plugged in. It's down there, and it's running into the 16 channels on this side, and then on this side I've got Virus Rack here, EMU 1 and 2, JV 1080 1 and 2, and then 12 channels of the S5000. There's pollen discussions going on in the chat. You want to get yourself a little bit of the old antihistamines. VST. And we're looking for DSP. And it's not in there. Because probably I'm not looking for VST3. So let's go back to that website again and get VST2s. And try that. It's only 39 megabytes. Alright, I'm chucking it in the folder. We'll restart Ableton one more time. I'm excited. If this works, this would be sick. I think it just crashed it on startup there. Right, so that doesn't work in Ableton. Good to know. Okay, good times. Let's go back to the hardware because at least that works. Huh. And this is why we use hardware. There's my thing, there's the thing. I think I lost a bit of it actually. Why is that not working now? The EQ's just decided not to work. Fun times in a live stream, eh? Where's my chat? George says, easy crew. What are you saying, George? Rezil says, because your editor is rooted to the virus, that's why it crashed. Do you think? Oh. Is that what it is? Okay, this is more complicated than I thought. So is there like a separate thing? Okay. Okay, I'm getting now. Oh, so it has to run in like the background. This is complicated. Let's read it. Downloads. Please read the instructions carefully to save our Discord server from being overloaded with questions regarding the setup of the emulator. Requirements, very important. Before jumping straight in and downloading the emulator, please download and run the test program from one of the following links below to see if your CPU is capable of handling it. The ROM for the Virus B and Virus C will need to be placed in the root of this folder for it to work. We cannot provide ROM files, so you will need to make your own arrangements. Okay. Then you can download them there for Windows, Mac. Okay. The test console is there. Right. Interesting. Once you have downloaded the test program, run the bat file. Oh, here we go. Windows or SH files. This is where they install they wipe your hard drive and install some spyware. You will be presented with a screen that looks something like the image below. As the Virus C runs at 136 megahertz, a result of 136 MIPS or more is needed to run it comfortably. The Virus B runs at 108 MHz, resulting of 108 MIPS. I don't know what MIPS are. Anyone know what MIPS are? Rezil says the AU works in Logic. Oh, okay. That's good to know as well. This is a nice little rabbit hole to go down. There's the emulator things then. So you have to set it up first with the ROM and then run the thing. Effects version of the plugins, using external hardware MIDI editors, so I've got that. The emulator has its own user interface that allows you to use the plugin. Just as you would any other software synthesizer, there is no need for external editors, as you can access everything right from within the plugin UI. However, as we emulate the full hardware, it can also be controlled by a MIDI editor of your choice. The MIDI implementation is identical to the hardware, including full sysx support to edit presets or send and receive. That's annoying that they've got this because I bought a virus. But it'd be interesting to see if it works the same. Archive.org, the Fashy Bookworm says, way, shout out to the Binfire Massive. Hkeys says the emulator is based of MAME editor. That's interesting. Dunk, thank you. Million instructions per second. Okay, so that's going to be quite processor intensive. I think I might just offload it to the hardware. Does it really run that fast? Our recommended setup. Oh no, hold on. If you want to edit the sound, done that already. Our recommended setup. To make use of external editors, we recommend using VST Host and the VST2 version of the plugin. It works flawlessly with the emulator Virus HC editor, which I bought. You can find setup guide here. Once you have downloaded the emulator zip file from one of the links above, place the emulator in the VST contained with a folder or the door. You will need to acquire the ROM file for either the Virus B or Virus C. Place it in the bin, the .bin file, into your VST folder where the emulator resides. If you have multiple ROMs, you'd think they would just make an installer, right? If you have multiple ROMs, Virus B, Virus C, the ROM that is chosen is not predictable, so put only one ROM in the folder at a time. What would you want, Virus B or Virus C? I mean, I've got 2 Virus Cs, so maybe a Virus B. Interesting. Audio demos. I love it when it's like, this thing is amazing, and then it's this. Keith Lane says it's a copyright issue, hence they're not installing the ROMs. Okay. Are the ROMs copyrighted then? So like the sounds are actually copyrighted. Hkeys, the latest version, you don't need to read all that. Just put the VST in the folder and open it, and it has a GUI now. Interesting. Okay. But it didn't work. But shall I put the AU version back in and then see if it opens in Logic? God, let's do that. I want this. This is something that I want, so I'm going to make it happen. Components, DSP goes in there. Logic, save, quit. That demo sounds like a menu from an old Windows 95 CD-ROM game. I know, like, you know when you're buying plugins and it's like, you think the plugin's going to change your life, and then you just listen to the audio demos, you're like, nah. Here we go. Come on. So this is with the EMU Waldorf Micro Q factory demo. Is that? Wow, they really are going in on this, aren't they? It's just yeah. It's like the worst thing ever. This makes me not want to get it now. Jason says he's crying. Yeah, I mean, it's... Necron says, Keygen music. Necron is in the building!
You guys might not know this, but I consider myself as a one-man wolf pack. And now I know for sure I just added 2 more guys to my wolf pack.
That's what I'm saying. It really is Keygen music. It is. Steven says, it's like I'm in 1998. It's true. McLovin says, sounds like, yeah, Keygen. It is. Just, I mean, that's the problem. See, no, it's not going to happen, is it? I feel like I should have done the other thing first. It's a lot easier just to buy a Virus C at this point. I don't know if I want to run some like test console thing. Okay, so there is... I don't know, I'm not going in on this, you know. I'm just going back to what I was doing before. Making bad sounds. See, when I'm not live streaming, I make sounds like this. Jason says, Keygen TC VIP. HK says, you don't need to run the test console. Rezel says, never use the test console. So it just doesn't work in my setup, I think, because Logic just crapped out with the AU. So I think it's not happening, which is sad, because that would have been fun to test. HK says, I can't post where to search for the ROMs. Okay. Is there actually like ROMs that I could download for this thing? That'd be quite interesting. Go to the Discord, bro. There's a link to the Discord at that link. I should probably load the Discord. Oh, Droopsy just joined the Discord. There you go. That's cool, isn't it? Should we do it again?
You guys might not know this, but I consider myself as a one-man wolf pack. And now I know for sure I just added 2 more guys to my wolf pack.
I was fine with these because it comes with a bunch of like plug sounds, this thing. Oh look, all the legacy ROMs. I've already got them. I always think with these things, is it BC for bad company as well? Hello to all the new Discord people. Rezel says get a Vital and use the Vital wavetables. Yeah. I want to work out why this is not sounding good. Ah, it's that ring mod, isn't it? Or is it the rate reduction? It appears that I've lost my ability to control the equalizer. I don't know why that is. It's quite important. Is it because I'm using DSP from somewhere else? Maybe it's this. Nope, just doesn't work. Synthesizer ROM archive. I'm seeing that on the Discord now. You know, I'm gonna leave that one as it is and just start another one. And just I want to see if this EQ's working again. It's not working. What is that? That is weird. Kind of need that. I wonder if it works on one of the other things that I had before. Hiram Keys on the Discord says the Rack XL was based on the Virus B, as far as I remember. Yeah, that is not talking to that, is it? You know what, I'm going to turn the Virus off and on again and see if that works. Yay! Okay, we're back. Hey! Nathan says Bingley Mega Chippy dubplate. Bingley Mega Chippy dubplate when there's already TI did one and I'm not rating it. I just don't. I think there's a certain point at which like stupidness, it's just you can't go there. You know what I mean? I saw a video. That is ridiculous. Nekon says, get a big vocal over that and some liquid drums. It's interesting the way it kind of it's like phasing in and out. I think I'm going to leave this one where it is and start another patch. We'll save that to the part, and then we'll save the bank. Just want to say a very warm welcome to all the new people who are joining the Discord. That's pretty cool. Happy days. Right, let's start. Nathan says, sample that vape intake. What I wanted to try and make was like a sort of a screechy bass. I've been trying to do that for a while. I wonder if it's about like FMing. He just wants to make ridiculous Reese's, this thing. Where's my analyzer gone? There. Let's shut it down the corner. There you go. Interesting. Chippy. Little house things going on. Let's get a little HQ says, am I a bad person that I just go back to using Vital instead of the virus? No, there's nothing bad about any of it. It's just when you listen to sounds that you made on the virus and then sounds that you've made on the Vital, and you put them in a tune, there's just such a big difference between the two. In fact, I could probably show you the difference. Possibly, if I can get the audio to work in here. So I got a tune that I made, and I got virus sounds in there, and I got another one that I did where I remade some of the sounds. I'm just finding it now. So this one is all Vital, and then this one has some virus sounds in it.
Disappear.
That's all Vital. And that one is the virus. Yeah, Necron, there's definitely something about it. Whereas it's just immediately. It's a lot. So yeah, I hope that sort of shows. Lucid LSD Trip says that virus has that punch for sure. Stephen says that this is a sick remix tee. Thank you. Something else that I've been messing around with is just like using. Is this gonna work? Do. I've been like making all these different ideas in MIDI just on a piano, and then hopefully they'll become like starts of a tune. I got like 11 or 12 of them. They're quite nice, isn't it? They're sort of. Stephen Weir says, do you use Air Windows plugins? I used to use Air Windows a little bit. That's nice, isn't it? That's a tune right there, isn't it? It's definitely a tune. HKey says, are you using the analog outs or the SP diff on the Virus into your audio interface? So I've got a Virus Rack XL. I didn't actually know that it had SP diff on the back of it. Does it have SP diff on the back of it? I'm not sure. It's another little idea I've been messing around with. But I've got a ton of them. But they're in Logic, so I had to export them as MIDI files. Jamie Wright says, hello. What you saying, mate? And there was one of these that sounded a little bit like a guitar. Nathan says, what has been your favourite tune to make? They're all just hideously, like, mind, soul destroyingly annoying to make. I don't know, some of them. Fellow Scorpio says, do you create ideas within Logic and then import them into Ableton? Do you switch between the two? Yeah, I just make whatever's happening. Usually it's going to be making the ideas in Ableton, and then it's going to be finishing tunes in Logic. So Logic has a better sound to it, in my opinion. There's loads of stuff going on in the Discord right now. Frank T, he says he's split the tip of his finger open on a Jubilee clip. Ow. And it's his clicking finger. Dopesy says, sorry to hear that, Frank. And Frank says, it's stinging like a bitch. Should be okay, though. Yeah, I don't like injuries either. Fellow Scorpio says, interesting, I'm a Logic user as well. So Logic is a better sound to Ableton, I feel. But Ableton is a lot quicker to just knock up ideas. He says he loves the bass that I used in Flatline. Nice one. I don't know where that came from. Beg, steal and borrow, you know, you got to do whatever you got to do. I got another interesting tune that I'd love to play you, actually. It's a very, it's a weird one. Check this one out. Bass. I went on a little sampling mission. So I sampled this actually into the Akai S5000 or 6000. I just sat there with YouTube on, just going through stuff. It's amazing what you can find on YouTube, man. Like, all of this stuff was just on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you how I found these samples though. It's like some old Pesce business or something like that.
Bass.
Festival vibes. Oh, come on. Like lift music, drum and bass. Stephen says, I feel like I'm sitting in a French cafe. The record just skipped in. So somebody whose name is impossible to read in English, unfortunately, said, hello. Hello. What are you saying? Let's get back on the grind anyway. ProLogic says, yo, TC. What are you saying, ProLogic? My input's gone. There we go. Do. That's a tune, man. Hello, TC. My name is Dragon from Japan. Hello, Dragon. ProLogic says, I did not expect this vibe when I came in. What is the vibe, bro? I'm just making sounds on Virus. I reckon you could get all these controls into one panel instead of not having to change all the different panels. It's just so... Stephen says, how's the conservatory going to get warm over the next few days? Is there going to be a heat wave? Heat wave, heat wave. It's cloudy at the moment. Reseat. Say that into there. Frank T says, this running the virus rack? Lovely. Yes, it is, yeah. Stephen Weir says, can you draw automation with this? You most certainly can, my friend. Ah, there it is. Ah, it's just... I know I keep... I'm dying. I nearly died yesterday. I saved myself from choking. Frank T says, if you're choking on your own, you're meant to get on your knees and fall flat on your front. Ah. I wasn't on my own, but Sophie said, I wouldn't know what to do if I said, just hit me. I said, actually, no, what I said first was, get your phone, call out ambulance first, then try and help me. I suppose if you just fell onto your chest with your hands in front of you, that's probably not a bad shout. Thanks, Frank T, for the SAS-style choking advice. It's almost like doing your own Heimlich, isn't it? Frank says, sharp whack on the back a few times. If not, straight up Heimlich. It's so beefy. See, I just don't think you're going to get that out of the plug-in version. I don't think that's going to come out of that box. It's like shaking a room apart. Kenzor says, bye followers, primes, and viewers. What's the fucking point, mate? Literally. Man to get blocked. Perky, yes, TC stream, good vibes. What are you saying, mate? Follow Scorpio says it's a bot. Perky says, all right, loving a bit of the sun. Everybody loves the sunshine, mate. The thing I always liked about the virus as well is you could play it low and play it high, and it would it does the thing. Reese. Save as standard MIDI. Dev. TC dev. Replace. Frank T says that's naughty. Let's try and make like a jow noise now. That's the next thing, I think. Like a distorted sort of like jow. Frank says, are you going to be sampling one-shots for the Akai at some point? Yeah, that's really cool as well. So, like, you sample that, and then you sample a different one, and you layer them on top of each other, and then you filter them differently in the Akai, and then you can automate that. And it's... I also found a bit of software that allows me to turn contact banks into emu banks, and then write them to ROMs... on SD cards, and then put them into the front of the thing with the SD card reader. So there's loads of stuff going on in terms of like super geekiness, and I want to start making some YouTube content on that sort of vibe. Frank T says, I looked for anyone making jungle on an Akai and tracker and found like 2 videos. Yeah, there's not many people on that, but I don't know how popular it is to sort of, everyone's just like, get this plugin, get that plugin. And I'm like, yeah, the hardware's so cheap now. Distortion is what we need here. Hard distortion. Niche, yeah, it is definitely niche, Frank T. Frank T says, I think you should go full 90s, TC. Gel your hair flat, make a video on making a tune. That's a pretty good idea. H-Key says, I started on an Amiga. Frank T says, Kappa. What? Should I get some Kappa wear, yeah? What about Azizu jeans or whatever they are? Frank says, not a smile, what the hell? Chris W says, TC, you ledge mate, greetings from Australia. You big flaming galah? That's all I know in Australian. You great blowfly? Doom 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 doom. Maybe hard distortion is a bit much. So it's got it in serial mode. Oh, that's envelope 2 amount. Okay. Envelope 1. Stephen Weir says, I might be moving to Adelaide next year. Can't wait. Nice one. I think there's a few drum and bass nights in Adelaide. ProLogic says massive dossy posse jeans and all that. Frank T says, I think there's definitely a market for old gear and modern doors. Yeah, you know, I think, you know, I think it has a sound that nobody else is doing right now. Like I made a jungle tune. I don't know if I played you the jungle tune on the last live stream, but just finding it now. And it just has a certain thing. Alright, missus. Are you eating? I'm hungry. She's complaining because I cut the sausages in half. Why does it matter? Why can't you just eat them? She enjoys the sausages when they're not cut in half. Huh?
That sounds like something else.
It sounds like something else. I can't. What'd you say? Don't say things like that on the internet. I do want to eat some of that. I'm going to finish my stream in a second. I'm going to eat some. Save me a bit.
So right now, me a defend this. Nothing on left ya. What come here, see here, hey, here, leap up, buckler here. Ready, 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 ready.
All junglists.
Ready.
Youngster says, is this a dub? Yeah, it is. It's called Clash of the Titans. Made in the old way, old hardware ways. It sounds like an old tune, isn't it?
Hey, so right now, me and the best this. Nothing on left ya. What come here, see here, here, leave bumbo clock here. Ready, 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 what come here, see here, here, leave bumbo clock here.
Yeah, this is me right now. I love this kind of music. Bit of a random stream today anyway, just thought I'd come on here.
So right now, me and the best this. Nothing on left ya. What come here, see here, here, leave bumbo clock here. Ready, 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 what come here, see here, here, leave bumbo clock here. Bumbo clock! Hold on, stop! When you pop a blood clot work now, that's what come to do. We come to kill. All who come for that, go on the blood clot. Ready.
Chopped out DMVs, dropped some fire on the stream. So yeah, that's Clash of the Titans, and then I got another one which is like June. I called it June. Quite short actually, that one. Yeah. Feel like an EP coming on. That's what it feels like, isn't it?
Where the fear is gone, only I will remain. Pain.
This one is a perfect double drop tune.
Where the fear is gone, only I will remain.
Pain. Hey!
Pain.
Feel the electricity in that one.
Where the fear is gone, only I will remain.
Pain. Right, I'm going to get out of here, but yeah, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. Made a couple sounds. Thanks for all the love on the tunes. Frank T says, I saw the best video on doing jungle breaks live from that Ned Rush guy. It was a note length and then an arpeggiator to trigger the samples and then chopped up amens. Everything was in time no matter what you pressed the notes. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. But yeah, thanks very much for joining me today. I appreciate you. And I don't know, I might be back on tomorrow, see how it goes. And just, you know how I do. Yeah, I'm on Twitch.com/TC. Just 2 letters. Right, safe. Take it easy. In a bizzle. Chris W says, production on the last one, spread the 808 wide and smash the response in mono. So that's just going through the desk, just literally just through the desk, smash it with the gains on the desk.
You guys might not know this, but I consider myself as a one-man wolf pack. And now I know for sure I just added 2 more guys to my wolf pack.